Hola, hola. ¿Sí me escuchan?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Oh, nuevamente, perdón, se nos fue el... De repente ya me sacó esta cosa. Ok, esperamos, ojalá ya no nos suceda. Espero, eso espero, porque está cruel la cosa. Continuamos, nos estaba diciendo algo, allá no sé ni a quién le pregunté, what moral dilemma is the man facing, Francisco?
Yes, teacher.
What moral dilemma is the man facing up?
In this slide, the moral dilemma is the man in black. See the watch the price wrong, the wrong price,
Current price, but
but he take the 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 most cheaper.
low we have 17, 17, and 10, but he's facing a problem. He don't know whether he don't know whether to take the box with a cheaper price or not, what to do. What would you
Or
do
not?
if you were in that situation, Francisco? If you were in that situation that you have to decide what to do, what would you do? What would you do?
It's a moral dilemma. I watch the ground price. I take the correct price for the correct price.
You would take the real price, the correct price. And what about you, Raul? What would you do in case of you were this people, this person, this person. If you were this person and you were facing this problem, what would you do? Because
Um,
77 and 10 says, oh my God.
well, I think it depends. If it's a small business, I won't take the box. I will ask to this to the person who is selling this box that if he can change the price because it's wrong. But maybe if it's a big store like Walmart or something like that, maybe I would take it.
You will take the $10.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you said, oh, okay, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. The store was wrong, but I'm sorry, but I got it. I got the $10. Okay. And what about Jaco? What would you do? Very good, Raul and Francisco, but now we go with Jaco. What would you do if you
Um,
have this problem?
I I will check the difference with the 17 box. Bueno,
Huh?
the price with $17 and the price with $10. I will check the what is the difference with these two boxes and what of um, what of these boxes will ¿cómo se dice conviene?
That's better. It's better for you.
Is better for me. And if not better for me, I will take other option.
Okay. And what about, thank you. And what about Rosaura? What would you do if you face up this problem? If you face up as a man
I
here?
I think I will ask the person in charge of the store if
Huh?
the price is correct, because sometimes the stores use this kind of marketing just for you to get confused, and then when
Yeah.
you get
Oh,
into the how do you say cuando ya vas a pagar,
when you're gonna pay,
when
when
you're
you
gonna pay, they just said, oh no,
the
the
price was
price was wrong.
wrong.
The correct one is 17. So
Uh,
I think I will ask first about the if the price is correct, or what is this box with this price and the other with a different one.
Okay, very good explanation, Rosaura. Okay, and what about Areli? Areli, what would you do? Areli? Areli, what would you do if you were in this situation? Areli is not here. Okay, Andres, what about you?
About this, maybe I go with the manager and ask for the maybe for the real price,
Nice.
or ask the question about it's an offer.
Mhm. It's on sale. Maybe it is on sale. Okay, very good. And thank you. And what about the other one? Look, we have a woman and she says, uh-oh, someone forgot the watch. Someone forgot the watch. Look at Victoria. Victoria is watching the watch and she says, oh, someone forgot the watch. In this situation, what would you do in this situation, Francisco?
In this situation, I take the what? The clock,
Uh-huh.
and then if it's in a hotel or restaurant, I speak with the in charge to them it.
Okay, because look, Victoria looking at the watch and she's thinking, oh, someone forgot that watch, what to do? And what about Gloria? What would you do, Gloria, in this situation? If you fix up the situation?
I think the same like Francisco. If I find the watch in the bathroom, maybe in a mall or restaurant, try to give to the security guard or the policeman for find the owner.
Very good. Great. Raul, what about you?
Well, a watch is way more expensive than a box of chocolate, so I definitely won't take it. I mean, I would take the clock and go to the manager and give it to him in case the owner came back and asked for it, because no, it's way too expensive. So no,
Okay,
I won't be able.
Yeah, if the watch is a gold,
It's cheaper.
is a gold watch, what would you do, Raul? It's a gold.
No, definitely take it back. I mean, go to the manager and tell him, I found that, but it's not mine.
Oh, very good. This is the moral dilemma. Very good. And we have one more. Look, now we have this woman checking this discount. Look, is 22.20, and she said, I think the total is wrong. Okay, the same question. What would you do? Because sometimes it happens, we go to any restaurant or something like that, we said, oh my God, the total is wrong. What about Jacob? What do you do? What would you do in this situation?
Okay, as I can see, the total is less than all the things she consume or eat.
Yeah.
If I, bueno, si no sumé mal, son como 40.
It's like, yeah,
like 40, 14, pardon. 14,
43,
43.
44, 42 or 44. It's in the
So
middle.
so in this case I will call the guarantee
The waiter, okay, or
or
maybe the waiter. Right.
and I will say this total is wrong and I need to pay the correct total of
Okay, very
of my
good.
consume.
Good explanation. And what about you, Andres? What would you do? Because it's almost double, the double, 22, and the total is 43.
Maybe we call the manager
Yeah.
because the waiter is so so full and so
Yes, because maybe the waiter is gonna
it's
pay.
confused.
Yeah, is gonna pay because sometimes in some restaurants or something like that they say, no, if this check is wrong, the check is wrong because they say the check a la cuenta. They say, check for the check, please. The check is wrong, and maybe they are going to discount the difference to the waiter, and the waiter has
Yes.
fine.
One time that happened to me in a cafeteria because the waiter make the make a great issue with the check and when we talked to him and me and my friend tell about the check was wrong and because maybe the check sí, la cuenta.
Yeah, the bill.
Nos íbamos a salir un poquito más caro.
It was to be a little
more
expensive. A little more expensive. And you said, to the waiter, hey, what happened? What happened? This is wrong. It's wrong. I need a
yeah, because my friend and I only go for a frappe. And that's all.
Oh, and it was so expensive. You say, no, it's expensive. It's too expensive. Yeah, sometimes it's the opposite way. And the last one, thank you, Andres. And the last one, we have one more. Look, Daniel, he opened the box and he found two windbreakers and says, but I only order one. And the total is for one. It's about one, quantity one, and there are two. What would you do, Francisco, if it happened to you?
In this case, maybe I don't say.
Don't return.
I don't know. I don't know where the evolution, devolver.
Return.
Return the one windbreaker.
The windbreaker. You don't return the windbreaker because you said, oh my God, there are two, and I only order one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the store. Okay, that's your opinion. And what about Raul? What would you do?
I think I would call the customer support to send it back because it is not that cheap. But I have to admit that once I happened something similar to me, but in this case they sent 2 suaviteles instead of 1, so I didn't say anything because it wasn't that expensive.
I was to ask that question. Iba a hacer esa pregunta. Have you ever been faced with a moral dilemma similar? Raúl says that he faced with a moral dilemma once. Ya le pasó una vez. Very good. But sometimes we say, sorry, I have to send it. We have to go to the, we have to send them, and maybe we have to pay some money. And we said, no, I'm going to, I'm not going to return the windbreaker, sorry. Sometimes, but sometimes we say, no, I have to return it. It depends. Okay, this is an introduction about tomorrow dilemmas. How yesterday or in the other classes, we talk about the conditional. How would you do one conditional with this situation? Sí podríamos hacer un condicional con esas situaciones. For example, in this one. ¿Cómo haríamos un condicional? Porque a veces, sometimes we can do a conditional. Decimos, if the store, si la tienda que, if the store put the wrong price, if the store put the wrong price, I notify them. It's a zero conditional. If the store puts the wrong price, I notify them. O, ¿cómo lo haríamos? One more. This is an example, a simple example. Con condicional. ¿Cómo lo haríamos? Using how will we do using a conditional?
If the store put the wrong price, the store loses money.
Yeah. If the store put the wrong price,
the store loses money. Loses money.
Money. Some money. Yeah. Zero conditional. And what about the second? The second one with the clock, with the watch.
But if one person or if one people
if
forget,
someone, we can say if someone,
okay,
someone,
if someone forget an object,
if someone forget the watch, okay, in this case is the watch. If someone forget the watch,
okay, I will put in object forgotten.
It can be, puede ser, it can be. One more, Raúl, one more conditional.
Oh, if someone forgot his watch, I would try to give it him back.
Very good. Very, very good. Sí, aprendieron los condicionales, está muy bien. And what about the other one? What happened? Se quitó, okay. In the other one. Oh, esto ya lo vimos. In this case,
if the waiter grown the total check.
Okay, if the waiter give me the if the waiter
give me a
check.
The wrong total, puede ser the wrong total or the wrong bill. I remember the conditional. I will, podemos usar el will. If the waiter give me the wrong total, if the waiter give me the wrong check, I will tell him Le diría, sí, ¿verdad? I would
Hablarle.
tell him.
Okay, I will.
It can be the
tell him.
conditional one. If the waiter give me the wrong total, I will tell him is the conditional one. One
I
more,
have another
Raul.
one.
Okay, Raul is gonna tell us.
Okay.
Mhm.
No, my what
About the other,
the Daniel case
the Daniel.
of Daniel.
Uh-huh.
Es que tenía la de Amber, teacher.
Ajá.
No pensé la de Daniel, pero puede seguir con otro compañero.
Okay. And what about Rosaura? Rosaura? Is not Rosaura there? Gloria?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
If the store send me two jackets,
Mhm.
I will return one back.
Mhm. Bien, very good. Raul, what about Raul? With the same Daniel.
Okay, if the store sent me an extra windbreaker,
Uh-huh.
I will send it back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
send it back. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is a conditional one. Very good. Lo hicieron bien. You are doing perfect. Let's continue. It was an introduction about moral dilemmas. You give me a very, very good explanation about that. And we have a conversation. Look, we have now what happened right there, Francisco. What do you think what happened? We continue with a moral dilemma, but what happened there with these people?
The two people are reading the menu.
Uh-huh.
They are in a restaurant, and the woman in yellow see watch one wrong in the menu.
Possibly. Yeah, maybe because she's pointing.
Yes, she is pointing
We don't know what.
a grown in the menu.
Okay, very good. Yeah, she's surprised. She looks surprised about that, and she's pointing something. Okay, very good. Look that we are going to read that. Look at this. They didn't charge us for the dessert. Ya sabemos ahora. Now we know what happened. They didn't charge us for the dessert. Really?
Oh,
I think we'd better tell the waiter. Oh, you think so? Absolutely. If we didn't tell him, it will be wrong. Now we know what happened there. Let's listen to that conversation, okay?
Page 113, conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to people discussing an ethical choice.
Look at this. They didn't charge us for the desserts.
Really? I think we'd better tell the waiter.
You think so?
Absolutely. If we didn't tell him, it would be wrong.
Very good. Look, but is the woman convinced about telling the waiter when she said, you think so? Si está convencida de decirle o está dudando. Look at this, they didn't charge us for the dessert. Really? I think we'd better tell the waiter. You think so? Si estará dudando, sí, ¿verdad? Como dice, ¿sí crees?
yes.
Absolutely, dice, claro.
Sorry.
If we didn't tell him, it will be wrong. Pero como que ella ya no estuvo tan así, como que le dudaba. No, sí, hay que dejarlo, ¿verdad? Dice, look at this, they didn't charge us for the dessert. No les están cobrando, ¿qué? El postre, ¿verdad?
Sometimes the dessert is more expensive than the other food.
Yeah, the dessert sometimes is better than the other food. Dessert, remember? Dessert, un poquito alargadito, dessert. Es como más acentuado en la E, segunda E. Dessert. Decimos desert.
Sir,
Era desert. Desert.
it's
Desierto.
a
Desierto.
place with
A
water.
place in the Sahara.
Oh, yes.
Sahara, yeah. Desert. Desert. And dessert is over an ice cream or something like that. Desert and dessert. In this case is dessert. Look at this, they didn't charge us for the dessert. Really? I think we'd better tell the waiter. You think so? Absolutely. If we didn't tell him, it will be wrong. Bien, así nos dejen admito a Monse, a ver si no me saca de aquí. Si me saca, cada que admito a alguien, me saca de compartir pantalla. Bien. Value that we can express an ethical obligation, not only with, I think with better. We can say with better. I think we'd better tell the waiter. We can say we'd better tell the waiter, or we should tell the waiter, or we ought to tell the waiter. Ought to tell the waiter is the same. We'd better tell, we should tell, or we ought to tell the waiter. Okay, we can use both.